Have you ever passed a war memorial and wondered who the people were behind the names? I saw a small cenotaph, or war memorial, at Cobble Hill on Vancouver Island, and I saw a familiar name, the same as mine. After asking a lot of locals and my family, I discovered a family connection, but the local knowledge seemed to draw a blank. It turned out that my grandfather's older brother was Ivan Douglas MacFarlane. Their father, Major James Francis Lennox MacFarlane, famously known as the father of the Malahat, settled in Mill Bay about 1904. He named his sons after European monarchs, and his third son was saddled with the name Ivan, a very odd name for an Irish family. Ivan hated his name and nicknamed himself as Jack, which everyone used ever after. Family life was unhappy, and Jack and his brothers and sister were not sent to school. Their father had very odd ideas about education and what was important to learn. He taught them surveying, riding, shooting, mathematics, and an anecdotal version of history, when he bothered to do any homeschooling at all. At a young age, all of the boys went to work, and in those days, Mill Bay was a remote community, and bears and cougars were regular visitors to the family garden. The boys were avid hunters. Following in the footsteps of his older brother Arthur, Jack joined the militia in the 6th Regiment, the Duke of Connaught's Own, in Vancouver. So when the First World War broke out, Jack was mobilized and quickly rose to the rank of corporal. On September 26, 1916, during the Battle of the Somme, Jack's squad was ordered to take the sugar refinery in their sector at Courcelette. Things did not go well, and the little group was hit by high explosive artillery shells. His body was never found, and he has no identified grave. He left a young wife and 2 tiny children, Francis and Norman. A terse obituary announced his death in the newspaper, but the Canadian government did not issue a death certificate until 1922. The family, including the veteran brothers, all attended the dedication of the cenotaph at Cobble Hill and laid a wreath. Over the years, local memory of the sons and daughters of the area who gave their lives has dimmed. I have presented the Mother's Cross commemorating his death to the Mill Bay Museum and our archive of photos to the Cobble Hill Historical Society to ensure his memory is preserved.